Morning students. Today we can start chapter number 11, construction. So in this chapter you know how to draw the angles by using compass, right? So same method you have to apply. You should make some angles here. Okay, so directly we can start the exercise because it is very easy chapter, and you have to follow some rules. Means if you want to construct any figure, first of all you should write the steps. Next you should write the you should draw the figure. After that you should write justification. Justification means proof. That means this figure is true. You should justify it. Okay, so let us start the first question. Construct an angle of 90 degree at the initial point of a given ray and justify the construction. So it is given that we have to construct an angle 90 degree where at the initial point of a given ray. So first of all you should draw one ray, and the initial point, from the initial point you should draw the 90 degree. Justify the construction means you should prove the construction. Okay, so first of all this is the steps. Following these steps we can draw the figure. Okay, so let us take first step. Let us take a ray. First we have to draw one ray, so that ray we can mark it as AB. I will show you how to draw it, just reading the steps now. Okay, so which is the initial point? A is the initial point. So taking A as center and some radius, draw an arc of a circle which intersects at AB at C. With the C as center and the same radius as before, draw an arc intersecting the previous arc at E. With E as center and the same radius as before, draw an arc which intersects the arc draw in step 2 at F. With E as center and some radius, draw an arc. With F as center and the same radius as before, draw another arc intersecting the previous arc at G. Draw the ray AG. Then angle BAG. This angle is of 90 degree. So if I am reading these steps you cannot understand anything. So while I am making the figure, try to read the steps from beginning. Then after that, from the first step itself, draw the figure according with these steps. Okay, I will show you how to draw it. Okay, so question number 1, how can we draw it? First of all, step 1, let us take a ray AB. So AB length which is not given in this question, correct? So we can mark it as AB. I am taking one ray here, marking it as AB. Okay, with initial point A. So we have to draw the angle from the point, initial point, right? That means from A. So taking A as center and some radius. So you can take any radius on compass. Okay, no need to mention any of the radius. So taking A as center and some radius. So I am taking this as one radius. We can take any length. I am taking this much of length. Okay, and some radius. Draw an arc of a circle from which intersect AB at C. So from making A as center, I am drawing one arc here. Okay, and this arc will intersect this B at AB at C. So I am marking this intersection point as C. Okay, next with the C as center and the same radius as before. So you do not change anything in this radius. You have to take C as center. Most of you know that how to draw the figure. C as center, same radius, we have to draw one arc. Then this meeting point we can mark it as E. Okay, next with E as center and same radius. I am not making any changes here. And with E as center, this you have to put the compass point at E. Again we have to draw one arc. It should intersect this arc. Okay, and we can mark it as F. Okay, so from A to E, here it is 60 degree. From A to F, here it is 120 degree. So in between 60 and 120 we will get 90 degree, right? So we can take here with E as center and some radius, draw an arc. You can take any radius. Okay, so I am taking this much of radius. With E as center, I am drawing one arc here. We have to bisect this one, that is why. Okay, again with F as center and the same radius. After that, do not change this radius. Make F as center, draw one arc here. Okay, and this meeting point intersecting the previous arc at G. So we can make it as G. Write it as G. Next we have to draw the ray AG. So from A to G you should draw one ray, means line. Okay, it should pass through A and G point, and marking it as here angle BAG, which is equal to 90 degree. This is the required figure, right? This BAG should be equal to 90 degrees. So this is the required figure. So figure part over. Next we have to prove that. So for proof you have to join some lines. Okay, so these joining lines, actually this figure now it's over. For the proof we have to join some lines. So that lines we can draw by using dotted lines. I am joining AF, AE here. Next FE, this line I am joining FE. We can join here by dotted lines. Again we can join FG, this one, and again EG. So all the lines I drawn here, and next we can start the justification. Okay, justification means proof. So I am showing you how to justify this proof. Okay, so justification, join A, E, C, E, E, F, F, G and G. So whatever I have joined here I written here. Okay, so by construction we know that this AC, this length is equal to CE is equal to AE, this one. I am taking the triangle ACE. So by construction we can write all the sides of this triangle are equal. So if all the sides are equal, then we can write triangle ACE. ACE, this is the triangle. Okay, ACE is the equilateral triangle. So we can write here angle CAE. This angle is equal to what? 60 degree. Correct. Similarly, if you are taking the triangle EAF, we can prove that this is also equilateral triangle, same method. So we can write here EAF, this angle also 60 degree. Okay, so 60 degree here, 60 degree here, total 120 degree is making here. Okay, again from putting it as equation number 1 and 2, 60, 60. So from 1 and 2 we can write here FE is parallel to this line. FE is parallel to this AC. I written here FE is parallel to AC. How? Because alternating angles are equal. Again, also FG, we know that by the construction this FG and EG, these two are intersect, means same, right? So by construction we can write FG is equal to GE. I written here. So G lies on the perpendicular bisect. G is lies on the perpendicular bisect of E and F, because we can write FG and GE are equal, correct? So we can write here angle GIE. Which one is this angle? GIE. I we can mark here. Okay, so GIA is equal to 90 degree. I written here GIA is equal to 90 degree. So we can write here angle GAB. GIE and AC are parallel lines. So we can write, if GIE is equal to 90, then we can write GAB also is equal to 90 degree. So GIE and GAB is equal to 90 degree. Corresponding angles are there. So we can write here GF and GE arcs of equal radii. GF and GE arcs of equal radii. So the proof is over. Okay.